Asante for MP school. A intro. I think it's about time you clear fallacy way if you system anymore. Asante for senior omusifa eshisha omanyama omani ateno. Na omuko school na ye trauma there, but they didn't like the Western way of education. They were proud of their Asante language. They were proud of their culture. They were proud of themselves. And English no, omo pride in omo taking in omo language. No, anything in English no, ebe blow a big sir. If they weren't proud, if they didn't write these things down, if they weren't doing anything towards omo language now, and can them no me no, yem bet now embo si say, and I'm a tibro, and I'm a tibro, and I'm a tibro. You'll be chrome kasao. English is not a measure of intelligence. It is just a language, like French, like Hausa, like Robo, like Yoruba. It's just a language. And I'm a polishing now. Obi say what a bro for one answer. Now, yen share achievement asante for na ye.
Nice GH.
Yo abusua. Ohene bantim edin bia todwa. Na otie ni nsem na woka na. Emu do yi pa nti mesere so beje bre no nya abotra de etie ni yi. Na me de no so to nchen ama me mbra first video am pese me ye na me no share. Amanfo bi dodo na susu se o. Asante de yempe school. Asante for de o mpe school ni ade a mo akeka sa atrosem no. Ede aguni paso ama abesi ene people are still using that as a yardstick to attack Asante, which I don't see any sense in that because you cannot tell me say Asante mpe school. Enya no credit because na Asante ye ninje abrofo educational system no and won be dia dance say ampa so edi enya nti anything na Asante oppose ye bia ye nti bia no edi enya because education system na wa na very bad uwie school hu de onya ho ti ye kan kra bi mu nti ase ye nko tie video ma ye nkoma
Asante for MP school. A intro. I think it's about time you clear fallacy way if you system anymore. Asante for senior omusifa eshisha omanyama omani ateno. Na omuko school na ye trauma there, but they didn't like the Western way of education. They were proud of their Asante language. They were proud of their culture. They were proud of themselves. And English no, omo pride in omo taking in omo language. No, anything in English no, ebe blow a big sir. If they weren't proud, if they didn't write these things down, if they weren't doing anything towards omo language now, and can them no me no, yem bet now embo si say, and I'm a tibro, and I'm a tibro, and I'm a tibro. You'll be chrome kasao. English is not a measure of intelligence. It is just a language, like French, like Hausa, like Robo, like Yoruba. It's just a language. And I'm a polishing now. Obi say what a bro for one answer. Now, yen share achievement asante for na ye. Look at the grass symbols. I stand to be corrected, but I'm yet to find particular people how my year be to say a grass symbol. What am I say? Now, yen share quite ben or more fast so any British no is seeing punimpu. If you're not smart, if you're not educated, you can't fight with the British. They were learning, but they weren't learning like the way we were doing. If papa a farmer, obe instill farming education in you, so you grow, you continue the farming business or you be in the farming industry. Papa to go there. Obe show send a yet gold business no. Now also near also have a legacy so say papa a trader businessman be or do business no, and it is noted as for no matter them war fast and my to business no. And these guys no, they make the business grow. That is a form of education. And I accept to say this white kind of education, it's not making sense. That kind of education like you kasa chill. Na I didn't chill from day one and education. That is what China is doing, and China is big. China is not doing anything different from education and Asante for no year back then. No. Because joining Ghana, no, their style of education, no, I say we are picking white collar education, which you and I know it isn't the best. In South America, no, it's a fallacy to think that Asantes don't like school. They like education, you see, but they don't like that kind of white collar school, that kind of. And there is nothing wrong with being proud of your own language. Share school ya me trauma di we nya so no. Me blendi tree ene brofo. Me nya no brofo po chin. E tree na and I'm telling you less than I've not taught them for more than 2 months. And in Kolano omo use computer. They are not the best, but do the computer no more. Ombe hu baby omo boko omo di be agro. Then am dey trauma tree. Their mother language and obeti ade na say fast. Yet na ashish kontomi nkwa obi kasa. No, it is not the best. Tree is the most popular language here in Ghana. And another topic. but sa adwene dey way trim say asantefo mpe school yen nyim fi adwene mu anka sabi o ka brofo na wutia na wo say yesrew na wo kasa na wo kana wutia yesrew ko ka obi kasa na wutia na yesrew. This is just mental slavery. We are not watching something, but we have to start watching something. By the way, I'm dedicating this video to Aqua or TikTok metageno or frame and I know me di asantehene komo and enya Aqua anko. There are several people on my frame here like almost mama stories. I like the way these guys know, like you think say the history is even not there, but they have their history intact. They know the story. These guys are so wonderful. Watch something.
So video na okuti ye no utia eno na meka me ne ya adwen pepepe se eni kwanse ye nyina gina ba bi ka se ena nipa asmesi de asantefo mpe school omu ye sei ana omu ye sei ye pe school na ye mpe the style of education na de ba nemum we asante formation asante church ni ade we were well educated ni ye de kasa na kire ye ema ye hu ya mamani amane kire ye nioma because civilization nya brofo na de ba ye si asemi obeka ya mbevo video bi kire wo say even water closet cry no ya asante na invent water closet inti civilization no anshase mfebro ni krum ne bae we were only not happy with the educational system. I think that people are not getting it or more try to say because asantefo eso ye kan nim de fo wo man mu a ontimi ni asante mfim ada we no dodo say ne wom dodo say inti sometimes na ya bi kasa asem na na emsere anyways yen kohwe ebusan Filipina kire wadwen e comment section na yen konkoti o hene bantim nsem ne nchichi wo de 5 ba asante wo said ye ne jata ana said ye nti a wokọ menhia ne ade a ahemfo ni nyina wo behu se jata sisi wo ye ru atena se jata da nanim no wo behu de nti a yen ko ne kohwe mra
jata ba no you a fighter eti na wo kọ menhia ene asantim kronkro se dwabe mo ne menhia mo no wo behu se jata esigate ho na no pena me ka o ye behwe wo mo characteristics no bukita no jata. Now check the wars Ashanti people no ekoye okon ahodo mo koye kwasi broni kro de bomb so ahodo be lande and we anya ne easy Ashanti for them. I'm not here to promote Ashanti. Me promote Africa, Ghana. If I try ngoma we enya Ashanti ni na choro you. Western Derek Publishers. Sir, Western Derek Publishers no. Wo mo ye Israel utie me na Israel for no mo choro ngoma we obeka sembiti. If I try ready to eat.
My ready pa.
Why ready to tie?
Aye.
And ngoma na caption na ye 100 amazing facts on the African presence in the Bible. We'll do chapter 2 no say the descendants of Jacob migrated to all parts of the world. Set tribes as the Fanti, the Yoruba, the Ashantis, the Ewe, the Gans, the Sudanese, and the Bantu are the descendants of Jacob 12 sons. Say the Ashanti and the Yoruba tribes of West Africa are direct descendants of the African Hebrew, sharing many of the same cultural values.
Or say Libna. Ne etel
ne asan mo beka say yuda ni nkuro
yuda nkuro
sa yuda no a oye Jacob nipatuntum ne ba no a wo hira no wo de royalty hira no wo de ani eden ne akokoduro hira no wo chichire nkuro ni nkuro no bubo bi so nkuro ne do so pa ba merenti
Libna
ni nkuro no chichire ba akode Libna
ne etel
ena de
ne asan
uko English ya asan opa English Bible ne biye ochro ne say Joshua English Bible no ochro ne say obechro no asan obetwe wo say asan sankrofo we asan fo no na e migrate ya ombe pie bechechira asante obi aka chiro asante ne kire asante is never true
bro for say Libna Ethel and Ashan
eti Juda wote say ose ahempoma mfiri nensa aman mienu ene hye woyam enipa tu na hye woyam osantafo no wo mo ye two nations afeko
na nkrofo ahodo mienu
tie ne yo aman mienu race mienu na hye woyam no
na nkrofo ahodo mienu na betete wo ho afiri uyefunu mu no man no baako bedi baako so
better
no penino asum akuma no
thank you yankoi
24 na ne na duru se obewo no na hwe ntaa ewo ne yam
thank you
25 na di odi kan no free buy no na ne ho ye call
so what mikrofon mienu ne ya wo mo ana ye se de Orlando first na wo ye call
ne ho nyina wo enwi kusu enti woto ne din Esau
if I cho ye compare number 2 said ye compare David ye among a lot no na nipa mienu ne ya wo se ba ko ye kokko yes ba ko ne ye de
o kokko ba ko ye wakwa ba ko ye tuntum
thank you if I cho what ya ha enipa 2 ne ya wo mo ana o discover say nipa 2 no ba ko ye kokko that is ba ko ye de
tum
ko ye nipa green wo wi ase ye 2 kokko na tuntum de mo fra ni tuntum no what you say o cry won shed that tuntum but will be ajeje che we ka so ye kokko ti kofo 2 ne wo mo ba ko ye kokko o mention ba ko ne kala kra it tells you say will be compare nipa 2 no say ba ko ye kokko it mean ba ko ne ye dey wa ye black
yeah that's true
ti hwana na ye kokko no
Esau
ana
na o say na eno akiri no ne nua no free buy na ne nsa kura Esau 19 enti woto no din Jacob na wo na wo no na Isaac edim friendship aduosia
no odi 60 and wo mo aha no me person me say 2 nations no kan ya the white race and the black race Jacob na ye black man no itini ka say na ne nua na ye kokko na say Jacob was a black man. You dey listen?
Ma titi papa.
And na Jacob no so na yes one son di no one friend Israel. It Israel na mo kana we Jacob he was a black man. Na se fo na Jesus pie ye no.
Okay.
Ana meboa. Now afa yanko je fele to aso. Afa na Jacob na we black no. O be shira ne ma.
Okay.
Genesis chapter 49 verse 8.
Genesis.
Jacob na wo ye tuntum no wo be wo wanyina wo ma wo de ho de enfant wo ma bebere meboa e ma 12 e no bi so e ma 12 na o be hira ne ma no afeti ya ha san ko Genesis chapter 49 verse 8
oso Yuda wona wo nua no be yi waye won sa betia watanfo kon so
gina ho Genesis chapter 49 verse 8 yo ofre ne ba wo yi a no wa hira no ofre Reuben
One na kasa wa hai
Jacob
okay
wa fra ne ma no some machina sen ma mi hira mo
okay
ene na modi agya no mudi agoro agya ne hira ne ma Bible mu ba bia ni ho ayehu se ma mi bi hira ne ba adilai
agya ne hira man hira
better into hokra de enfanto ba bi e be ba no sulita
yes
now Jacob agya no o hira ne ma etu ka twi Bible na caption be no Jacob hira ne ma eti 49 verse no oshira Reuben verse 5 obeshira Simon eni Lewi ofre wa no oshira odru Yuda de no safeti e de okeka ye
oso Yuda wona onua no be yiwaye won sabetia watanfo konso
watanfo o mo be face nyina you conquer them who Yuda
waja ma bekoto wanim jataba ni Yuda
we ye lion the Lion of Judah, you are a lion. We are fighter. Jataba ne.
Hanam so na odi anyini. Meba. Okoto ye. Obutu se jata. Ene jata bere
better.
Wana obehunya no.
Afa verse 10 no. Eti yanya one characteristics of what? Of Judah. One, one na sefo no be yet say lion. Omo be ko, you conquer their enemies. Tiaho o sadru verse 10 so mo ye hwan verse 10
ahempoma remfiri Yuda nsa
ahempoma mfiri wo nsa mu da wase na hemfo akese ye bepie ahempoma emfiri wo nsa mu da me pa cha wutie ha
itie pa
afa che se Yuda ne nasefo be ye ahemfo etupa go and read about the genealogy of Jesus. Na hwe ahemfo akese efiri Israel no ba bia no mu firi. Omu nyina pie firi Yuda se ekosisi enya Messiah na ono so baaye no. Eti ahempoma abrofo nkita hempoma ye ne kita hempoma eti yuda ahempoma emfiri wo nsamu da
abrofo nkita hempoma
dabi royal sepaka
okay
enti so ohini bi ba no ye akonwa ne ye yokofo a bonsa hempoma no oyoko ayi nesi so so oba no ya sona oche hene ba wo ya sona etubo se na ayi no kwa de bisi so ejo so hene ba wo ya sona tubo na ayi no kwa de bisi so ofin so ba wo ya sona kwa utafo hene ba wo ya sona tubo se na ayi no kwa de bi nesi so ye fe na ahempoma na di nanim etekitachia me no didi animu tie wo hene bi pia enye wo hene no as a person na pio eye wo man ne na eba no. That is why Ashantis don't joke with their king. Because otumfo ba omunim se eye asante na eba.
Asante man na eba.
Enye an individual na eba. So they have to worship him. Omuhu asante na eba no. Sikadwa na eba no. Asante man na eba no. Nti omuhu ni se woye an individual bi o. No. Eti wo hene bi pia eye wo man no na eba. Eti no deserve respect. Ahimpuma mfiri ni sada eti ha no yehu yuda no woye fighter woye lion pa cha wutie ana nase na ahini akese be pie afeje fela bi me ma no da fela
okay
se yehu se yuda ofi jacob jacob ashira no ya sanso hu se jacob ye nipa tuntu wonye fita ya ti ase esa na o shira ne maso ko piki ba ku bi o ye yuda sa wo you are going to be a fighter wasifo be fighters omo ye lion ahensamo de ya omu ne be fira pie afa yuda kwachichiri kura enkuro no Joshua chapter 15 verse 42 ko ho ko kan ho ma me Joshua chapter 15 verse 42 wabi
nyandru ho
wabi
akakra
Joshua chapter 15 verse
42
wabi
yes so abusuan ohene bantim na akotie no utia otim say yes emudo yie pa emudo ya na kasa asante Israelites ayana people still have doubts but it's true a whole lot of nyoma dia dance say no cre it's true and I think say people still don't believe say asante the nkayene ne the real Israelites so say Israel no mo kontokwa ne de is eno no say nye say Israel no Timon Shanenso. Inti no nokre mu no asante ne de ye ne de chiro na ide akafa ye ho no. Ebusuan so feel free na kire wadwen or comment section. Enen de di kan message subscribe na share say da be ya me drop video bi a unsa betimi aka bi. Na me kai wo say asantesem ono say Chrome TV or say Chrome and Papa B TV in Kumasi. Ye be say bo modern say wo be subscribe to channel we na wonya bi ahwe ebiom nso no would fear no ashen TV so sapepepe enetie me da so hwe me macro